Assalamu alaikum students, and a very good morning to all of you. Hope all of you are doing great. So kids, first let me know in the chat box that you can hear my voice clearly and the screen is visible to you. Kindly let me know in the chat box so I can continue with today's lecture. Okay, good. So kids, as you all know, I am your science teacher and welcome to our first virtual class. So, I'm sure you have already read the rules and regulations of attending virtual class. Okay, now I am going to tell you the things that you must have before attending your virtual class. Number one, your science textbook, your copy, and your pencil case, because as you all know that during virtual class we are also going to do our written work, right? Okay, so the chapter that we are going to discuss today is forces and simple machines. So students, before starting, you must all of you must open your science books page number 92. This chapter is on page 92. Keep your pencils in your hands because you are also going to underline the main points, right? Okay. Okay, beta, open your books and kindly let me know. Okay, good. So the points that we are going to discuss today include force, what is force, types of forces, in which we are going to talk about gravity and friction. And we are also going to talk about simple machines. So here comes the page from your book. This is page 92. All of you, open your books, page number 92. So, what is a force? Push and pull are forces. Force is a push or a pull. A force can do many things, but the main things a force can do, it can make an object move. It can make an object move, it can slow down or stop a moving object. It can also change the direction of moving objects. Now, how it happens? As you can see in the first picture, the girl is applying the force to the ball. She is moving the ball by applying force, right? In the second picture, here you can see the boy is catching the ball. He is stopping an object by applying the force. And in the third picture, when you are on the strike and you hit the ball, you are changing the direction of the moving object, right? So a force can do three main things. It can make an object move. As you can see in the first picture, it can slow down or stop a moving object, and it can also change the direction of the moving objects. Clear? You must have to underline these lines. Okay, have you underlined these lines? Kindly let me know in the chat box so we can continue. Students, please stay active. Okay, good. Yaman Farooq, Umme Habiba, Abdul Samad, very good. Noreen Mushir, okay, good. So moving forward. So as I had discussed that force is a push or a pull. Now what is a push force? Push force means that a force that moves an object away from you or another object. For example, here you can see this boy is pushing the trolley. He is moving that trolley away from him. So this is a push force. And a pull force? Pull force means a force that moves an object closer to another object. As you can see in the picture, That boy is applying a pull force and that trolley is coming closer to him. So force is a push or a pull. A push force is a force that moves an object away from another object, and a pull force is a force that moves an object closer to another object. Now here is a question for you. In this picture you can see a person is opening a car's door. Now which force he is applying? Now I am going to ask this question from Abdul Samad. Okay, Abdul Samad, unmute yourself and tell me, is this a push force or a pull force? When you open,
Pull force.
very good. This
Hello?
is, yes, I can hear you. Very good. This is a pull force because you are moving that door towards yourself. So this is a pull force. Very good. Okay. Now, next is zipping up your jacket. Which force do you apply while zipping up your jacket? I am going to ask this from Ishal Fatma. Ishal Fatma. Hurry up, beta, quick. Ishal,
Miss
which
push.
no, which force you are applying while zipping up your jacket?
Push.
No. You are moving that zip towards yourself, now. So this is a pull force. You are moving that object towards yourself. So this is a pull force. No, you are not moving it away. So this is a pull force. Okay, kids? When you zip up your jacket, you are moving that zipper towards yourself. So this is a pull force. Okay, clear? Now moving forward. Okay. Now I am going to ask this from Ayman Farouk. Ayman Farouk, in this picture, which force you are seeing is being applied? A push force or a pull force? Ayman Farouk? Ayman Farouk, are you there? Okay. Let me ask Abil. Abil, which force you can see? Is this a push force or a pull force? Abil. Students, can you hear me? Yes, Abil. Okay, beta. Okay, can you hear me now? Okay, can you hear me now? Kindly let me know if you're hearing me. Kindly let me know in the chat box. Can you hear me now, students? Okay, fine. Let's begin. Let's continue. Okay, here, which force you are seeing? Is it a push force or a pull force? Kindly let me know in the chat box. Hurry up. Answer me in the chat box. Is this a push force or a pull force? Okay. No, Manha. No, Manha. Hamza Hussain. Yes, because you are moving that trolley away from you. So that's why it is a push force. Okay. Okay, now moving forward. So there are different types of forces: friction force, gravity force, applied force, spring force, and magnetic force and tension force. But as you all know that we had already discussed two types of forces in this chapter, that is force of gravity and frictional force, right? So again, this is page from your book, page 93. All of you open your books, page number 93. Types of forces. There are different types of forces. Two types of forces affect us all the time. These are forces gravity and friction. Now, what is gravity? If we throw something up, it comes down. Why doesn't it keep going up? It is because a force called gravity pulls everything down. Gravity is the force by which things are attracted towards Earth. Beta, underline this line. Gravity is the force by which things are attracted towards Earth. We are able to stand on the ground because gravity pulls us down. If there was no gravity, we would all be floating in the air, right? So, beta, do you remember who was the first one who invented the concept of gravity? Let me ask uh, Munazza Javed. Munazza Javed, do you remember who first invented the concept of gravity? Kindly unmute yourself and answer me quickly. Munazza Javed, do you remember? Munazza, I can hear you. Kindly speak up.
Miss no. Miss no.
Why, beta? You haven't seen the videos? Okay, I am going to ask. It is a big. It is a big. Who invented the concept of gravity? It is a.
Miss Leaf.
Yes? What are you saying?
Miss
It is a big.
Miss
Yes, beta.
Leaf falling. Miss Leaf is falling.
No.
It
It was Einstein Newton who first invented the concept of gravity. I have already shown the video of, there were two videos on my previous lectures that was all about the force of gravity, how it was invented. Here, moving forward, gravitational force. It is the force by which everything is attracted towards the earth. Force with which earth pulls everything down towards itself is called the force of gravity. It is actually the force of attraction between particles of matter. For example, here you can see a man sitting over here. When apple leaves the branches of the tree, it will falls down. Why it always falls down? Why doesn't it go upwards? Because due to the force of gravity, everything is attracted towards the earth. Ball thrown up returns back to the earth due to the gravitational force. So I'm sure now the concept of gravity is clear. Yes, Abil, do you want to ask anything, Maliha? Is there any question? Yes, Abil and Maliha, why? Yes, ask. Abil, speak up. You can ask me in the chat box. Okay, Maliha. Okay, now moving forward. Here comes another force, friction force. Now, frictional, what is a friction force? Let me tell you one thing. When we roll up a ball on a ground, is it going to keep moving or it slows down and then it stops? It will stop, right? So, what is the force that is acting on it and is stopping and slowing down that ball? The force that is opposing the movement of the object, that force is known as frictional force. Friction is the force which opposes movement. Motion यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है. Motion means movement, right? It always acts in the opposite direction to which driving force operate. So friction is the force it is actually a resisting force which slows down and then stops the moving object. Clear? Acha, if there is any question, you can ask me, so then we can move forward. Very good, Abdul Samad. I just saw your answer. Newton. Newton invented the force of gravity. So the concept of gravity and friction is clear to you? Zainab, you can watch it in the recorded video. You have to join the class on time, okay? Okay, Samiha. So moving forward. Now open your books, page number 94. Machines. Now we are going to talk about machines. Machines are the things that make our work easier. Many of them reduce the force needed to do work. A car is also a machine. It has many parts. Some machine has few parts. They are called simple machines. Okay, here you can see a boy is pushing up the huge rock. So is it easy for him to move that object? Here you can see he is using a rod which is known as lever. So lever is actually a simple machine which is reducing his efforts. Simple machines or machines, they reduce your efforts. They make your work easier, right? So machines are the things that make our work easier. So there are two types of machines: simple machines and complex machines. Machines, first of all, what are machines? Machines are the things that make our work easier. And there are two types of machines: simple machines and complex machines. Now, what are simple machines? Simple machines are those machines which have few or no moving parts, right? These are the machines which have few parts, right? As you can see here, the examples of simple machines like hammer, broom, wheel, screw, tongs, and seesaw. Now, what are complex machines? Complex machines are made up of many more components, many more simple machines working together. They make complex machines. And here you can see the examples of complex machines: vacuum cleaner, computer, television, car, tablet, and crane. So there are two types of machines: simple machines and complex machines. Simple machines are those which have few parts, and complex machines are those when there are many simple machines working together. Okay? And I'm sure you all know the examples of simple and complex machines. Yes, Abil, very good. Okay, moving forward. Now there is a question for you. Here you can see a scissor. Now you are going to tell me, is it a simple machine or a complex machine? I am going to unmute Muhammad Umar Siddiqui. Muhammad Umar Siddiqui, kindly unmute yourself and tell me, is it a simple machine or a complex machine? Beta, be quick, please. Umar Siddiqui. Umar, kindly. Yes, Umar? Umar, I can hear you.
वो क्या हो?
You can see
Please वो
जी, जी.
वो मैं आपको वो बोल रहा था, आपको आवाज ही नहीं आ रही थी.
अच्छा बेटा, you can see the screen? Can you see the screen?
हाँ मिस.
कि आपको यहाँ पे पिक्चर नजर आ रही है?
है?
Umar, listen to me. आपको यहाँ पे पिक्चर नजर आ रही है?
हाँ.
किसकी पिक्चर नजर आ रही है? किस चीज की?
सीजर.
Scissor keys. So is it a simple machine or a complex machine?
सिंपल मशीन.
Very good, simple machine. Okay. Now moving forward. Okay, here you can see a car. Now tell me, is it a simple machine or a complex machine? Milhan Shahid, unmute yourself and please quickly answer me. Is it a simple machine or a complex machine? Milhan Shahid.
Complex.
Very good.
machine.
And why it is a complex machine? Because it consists of many machines working together. Okay, very good. Milhan, good job. Okay, now next picture you are going to see is a tong. Is it a simple machine or a complex machine? Manhazar, I'm going to unmute you. Kindly tell me the answer quickly. Manhazar. Manhazar, is it a simple or a complex machine? Manhaj, speak up. I can hear
Complex.
you. Is it a simple or complex machine? A tong. Does it consist of many machines?
No.
Then what is it? Is it simple or complex?
Sim-
Yes.
Simple machine.
Yes, it is a simple machine. Good. Picture पहले properly आप लोग देखें, then answer me. कि है क्या यहाँ पे? Now next is Washing machine. I am going to unmute Zakawat Hussain. Zakawat Hussain, unmute yourself and tell me, is it a complex machine or simple machine? Hurry up. Zakawat. Zakawat. Yes, I can hear you, beta. You जल्दी से आंसर करें. Yes, मुझे चैट में आंसर मिल गया. Good. Complex machine. It is a complex machine. Okay, good. Washing machine is a complex machine because there are many machines, simple machines working together. So that's why it is a complex machine. Okay. So beta, open your books, page number 96. Now we are going to do book exercises. All of you, I am going to see you now. Show me your books. And switch on your cameras, everyone. Nabiha, I can only see Nabiha and Usman. Show me your books. This screen. Yes, Nabiha, I can see your book. Usman, show me your book. Okay, good. Now put on the date. Okay. Put on today's date. Today is 13th. Okay. Now we are going to do the reasons. So, put a tick for true and a cross for false. Give a reason for your answer. A. Things thrown up will come down if there is no gravity. Now, who is going to tell me the answer? Raise your hands. Things thrown up will come down if there is no gravity. Usman, I'm going to unmute Usman. Yes, Usman, tell me. क्या होगा जब हम थिंग्स जो चीज़ें हैं उनको ऊपर फेंकेंगे और फिर क्या वो वापस आएंगे अगर ग्रेविटी नहीं होंगी? यस उस्मान, टेल मी. क्या होगा अगर ग्रेविटी नहीं होगी तो क्या होगा? व्हाट विल हैपन? स्पेस में क्या होता है? स्पेस में ग्रेविटी नहीं होती ना, तो वहां पे क्या होता है? कभी देखिए आपने कोई ऐसी वीडियो वगैरह जब आपने स्पेस की शो हो रही हो और वहां पे क्या हो रहा होता है फिर ग्रेविटी अगर ना हो तो?
ग्रेविटी नहीं होती
तो क्या होता है? थिंग्स विल बी फ्लोटिंग ना, because they cannot hold their feet or things cannot be settled on the ground. Okay, so you are going to write the answer. No, things will float in air if there is no gravity, because gravity is the force that attract everything towards the earth. Okay, beta, sharpen your pencils properly and make sure you are doing it very neatly, because in book this is not your rough work, this is your class work. Okay, so make sure your writing should be very neat. So write down the answer. Everyone can see the answer. Kindly let me know in the chat box. सबको आंसर नजर आ रहा है? Everyone can see it? Yes, very good, Vanya. Okay, everyone can see the answer on the screen. Okay, good. Now write it down and write it properly in proper handwriting. Okay, good. I'm giving you some time to write it down. B. Work is done whenever a force is applied. Work is done whenever a force is applied. Now, who is going to tell me? Raise your hands. Chale, let me ask anyone. I'm going to ask Savera Kamran. Savera Kamran, work is done whenever a force is applied. हमेशा काम होता है जब हम फोर्स अप्लाई करते हैं.
ट्रू.
हाँ, good, true. Or what could be the reason?
The reason is because whenever a force is applied, work is done.
Okay, right. Good. Very good, Savera. So write down the answer. Yes, force can make a body or an object move. So whenever you are moving anything, you are making an object stop, you are changing a direction, work is always done whenever a force is applied. So write down the answer. Yes, force can make a body or an object move. Beta, why you have not switched on your cameras? I only can see Nabiha and Usman. They are doing very good job. They are writing it properly. Yes, Samiha, very good. Now write down the answer. Vania, good. Okay, it's okay. Okay, write down the answer. Now see, a car is a simple machine. Who is going to tell me the answer? A car is a simple machine. A car is a simple machine. Ahmed Raza. Yes. Ahmed Raza, tell me, a car is a simple machine? True or false? And what would be the reason? Ahmed
No,
Raza.
miss.
Yes. A car is not a simple machine. Why?
No.
Why?
God, it has many machines.
Very good. Good job. Good job. Very good. Okay, a car is not a simple machine because it has many simple machines. It has many parts working together. Now write down the answer. No, it is a complex machine because it has many parts working together. Okay. Once you are done, kindly let me know in the chat box so I can move forward. Yes, beta, Samiha, good. Vania, good. Okay, done. Amen. Kindly let me know other students as well. Okay, Ahmed, I'm giving you time. Okay, it is a speed up beta, but make sure your writing should be proper. Okay, Chanaji, moving forward. It is easy to walk on ice. Is it easy to walk on ice? No, because of less friction, it is not easy to walk on ice because friction is the force that stops or slows down the moving object, and on a smoother surface, friction is less. So, because of less friction, it is not easy to walk on ice. Write down the answer and let me know when all of you are done. Yes, Dayan, good. Because smoother surfaces have less friction and rough surfaces have more friction. You can walk easily on the ground because it has a rough surface, but ice has a smoother and slippery surface and there is less friction. So it is not easy to walk on ice. Why it is not showing Hamza Hussain? I can read it out for you. No, because of less friction, it is not easy to walk on ice. Hurry up, beta. We are having. Okay. Yes, good, Vanya. Now it's clear. Okay. No, because of less friction, it is not easy to walk on ice. Abdul Samad done, Ahmed Raza done. Okay, good. चलें, moving forward, name these पे चलते हैं हम. Now we are going to do the name these. Okay, में अभी हाँ चलें, सही है. Moving forward. Name these. It is on the same page. Name these. A push or a pull. Kindly let me know in the chat box answers आप मुझे चैट बॉक्स में दें जल्दी से. पुश और अ पुल, क्या है ये? What it is? Force. Very good. You are going to write the answer. Force. A push or a pull. Force. It stops you from floating in air. I am going to unmute Hassan Ahmed. Yes, it stops you.
Miss Gravity.
Yes, very good. Gravity stops you from floating in air. Now write down the answer. Gravity. Gravity. Because gravity is the force by which things are attracted towards the earth, and it stops you from floating in the air. They make your work easier. Machines already opened. Okay. D. A machine consisting of a wheel with a rope around it. Anyone knows the answer? It is a kind of simple machine. I am going to ask Askari. Askari, can you tell me? A machine
No, teacher.
Why, beta? It's so easy.
Miss, I think
Which
that's
machine do you use when you pull up the bucket of water from the well?
water
जब आपको
machine.
पानी वेल में से पानी पुल अप करना हो तो आप कौन सी मशीन?
Water machine.
नो बेटा, सिंपल मशीन की बात हो रही है, वो तो कॉम्प्लेक्स मशीन में आ जाएगा. विद अ व्हील एंड अ रोप अराउंड इट. एक व्हील होता है, उसके इर्द गिर्द रोप होती है और रोप को आप पुल अप करते हैं. विच मशीन इज दैट? ओके चलें, मैं बता देती हूँ. दिस इज पुली. A machine consisting of a wheel with a rope around it. Pulley. Write it down. Write down the answer. Pulley. And a machine consisting of a rod with a support. अभी जैसे हमने डिस्कस किया था, when a boy is moving a huge piece of rock, he tried to push it, but he was unable to move it. But when he used a simple rod, which is known as lever, he was able to move that rock by applying less force. So write down the answer. A machine consisting of a rod with a support lever. Done, beta? Kindly let me know in the chat box that you are done so we can move forward. Make sure writing should be proper. Okay, done. Okay, good. Sadia Patul, Zainab. Okay. Ahmed Raza, Jeshna. Yes, Usman, I am on the same page. Okay, right. Now, another exercise. What can forces do? As we have discussed this in the beginning of our lecture, that a force can make an object move, it can stop or slow down the moving object, and it can also change the direction of a moving object. Now write down the answer. Forces can move an object, stop a moving object, or change the direction of moving object. Write down the answer. What can forces do? Forces can make an object move. Okay. It can stop or slows down a moving object. Okay. What can forces do? Forces can move an object, stop a moving object, or change the direction of a moving object. Okay, done. Very good. Good. Zayan, Nabil, Maliha. Irtaza, where are you? Let me know if you're done. Okay, Hamza. Irtiza. I'm waiting for you. Okay, done. Good, Asadia. Forces can move an object, stop a moving object, or change the direction of a moving object. Okay, I'm one question I'm going to ask again. Who invented the concept of gravity? Who invented gravity? Let me ask. Hasnan. Raja Muhammad Hasnan. Hasnan, can you hear me? Kindly unmute yourself and answer me. Who invented the concept of gravity? Who invented gravity? Hasnan. Raja Muhammad Hasnan. Hasnan, where are you, beta? Unmute yourself and answer me quickly. Okay, Zakawat has replied, Abdul Samad has replied, Manha has replied, Newton. So do remember this. Okay. Chale, if there is any query regarding this lecture, you can tell me. Or I can ask you more questions. Okay, yes. Zakawat, what happened? Go back to the which reason? Let me know. मैं आपको यहीं पे explain करती हूँ. I'm going to explain you here. Kindly let me know the bit number. Okay, reasons. दो तीन बच्चों के reasons miss हो गए हैं. So we are going to the reasons. We are only have 2 minutes left. Okay, reasons. Coming back to the reasons. A, things thrown up will come down if there is no gravity. Reason is no, because things will float in air if there is no gravity, because gravity is the force by which things are attracted towards the earth. B, work is done whenever a force is applied. Yes, because force can make a body or an object move. C, a car is a simple